Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to a professional match of StarCraft 2. Now from what I've heard, apparently this particular Protoss versus Protoss on Death Aura is a bit of a banger. Now of course I haven't seen this game yet, but I can imagine that the reason why this game is a little bit crazy is because of the player right here playing with the blue Protoss probes. He's from Taiwan. He's the highest ranked player from that country, and he's certainly one of the craziest wildcards in the StarCraft community. We're looking at none other than Hass's main Nexus. Now, in case you've never heard of Hass before, I haven't covered a whole lot of his games recently. Okay, it's gonna be a Forge first. I'm not too surprised there because Death Aura, of course, is phenomenal for Cannon Rush. But Hass, I mean, this guy has had very, very high highs in his career. Like, for example, making it to the grand finals of WCS Valencia against Serral back in the day. But he's also had some crazy matches. I remember this one game that he played against Jaedong where he used like 10 pylons to execute a Cannon Rush. Anyways, let's introduce his opponent before this game gets too crazy, because playing him with the red Protoss pieces from South Korea, we have Creator, who is now apparently blocked outside of his own main base with a pylon right here that has planted down to complete the wall up. Now, he did get the first hit right there on that. Whoa. Okay, I thought he did anyway. Maybe I saw it wrong. He's gonna need a second probe. Luckily, he already did bring the backup. So at the very least, Hass is gonna be able to now continue building the Cannon Rush. So it's two pylons over here and then also a photon cannon in this little nuke. This is going to be extremely difficult to actually stop right now. So I think that indeed... Ooh, he gets the probe kill there eventually. A little bit sloppy by Creator. I think that eventually Creator should be okay here because he's got his own photon cannons. But sometimes, yeah, if you can burst down this pylon over here, it can still be a bit of a disaster. Okay, Creator makes the executive decision to go across the map, I think. This is going to force Hass to defend at home as well. That one Zealot, I think it's going to be very helpful to have at home as well. Regardless, look at this. Creator has completed the wall off. He's making his own photon cannon right now. What Hass is trying to do, though, yeah, is break through this pylon and then continue to cannon rush over here. Now, I love what Creator is doing. We've seen this many times on this particular map especially. He has... yeah, already started up a pylon over here, and then obviously he's now building that photon cannon there too. So this should be okay, I think. I think that this is the defense anyway. I think he's making all the right moves. By the way, in the meantime, Creator apparently also stole one of his opponent's gases. Hass has built a photon cannon on the low ground. He's going to be forced to build, okay, a wall up over here as well, so the photon can actually eventually right there shoot at that Zealot for a little while longer. Okay, so if you go back over here, it looks like the pylons actually got powered down here. Hass is not done yet. Okay, hold up. I thought that this was already quite well defended because of this this photon cannon over here. At least the mineral line is kind of safe, but apparently Hass is feeling like he's not quite done just yet. He plans out a pylon right over there at the back of the gases too. Creator is now building a pylon over here to try and repower all of this. I don't think that's going to be in range of the gateway, though, so that one will probably not be available for a little while. He did make a cybernetics core during all of this, which is fantastic, but I've got a feeling that Hass doesn't even really want to cannon rush that badly anymore. He's just trying to deny even more mining time, because look, he's already planted down a Nexus over on his side of the map. I always enjoy casting Hass games, so I think that this is defended. Well, that probe is dead. I think that this is defended, right? Yeah, should be. Eventually, maybe. If he can get like a Stalker out or something, it would be okay. Anyways, what I was going to try and say before this game got all crazy... Did he just cancel the Stargate? Oh. Anyways, what I was trying to say before this game got all crazy is that apparently Hass is once again on point. So, I think... I don't really even remember exactly when he really first came up. I think it's like 2014, maybe 2015 or so. And he's been playing some really fun StarCraft for a long time. But the thing is, right, one of the strategies that he executed and how he made it to the grand finals of WCS Valencia is by going for a lot of cannon rushes into Immortal proxies. And then he would go like Immortal, War Prism, Immortal, right? And he would start juggling those two Immortals inside of the Prism and then bringing them back to the safety of shield batteries and all that. It was a bit of a meme. And the thing is, that strategy got nerfed quite a bit, right? They made Immortals a little bit more expensive. I believe they made War Prisms a little bit. Was it the Robo facility itself? Anyways, it doesn't really matter too much. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that the strategies that Hass was playing, they just simply got nerfed. Now, actually, look at this. Hass has decided to continue proxying for a little while longer. So wait, he went for a cannon rush, and right now, after getting a really quick second Nexus, he's also built a proxy pylon over here over at the third base of his opponent, building a gateway there too. Now, luckily, Creator is gonna spot this. That's very helpful. He should be able to unpower this one. Zealot now coming across the map as well. Hass is sending out another probe. He's got a decent amount of Stalkers at home here. It goes for the Robo. Okay. So both players are going Robo here as a follow-up, as if nothing has happened. We're now gonna just get a normal game going. No, I love this. Look at this. Creator, no! Dude, there's another probe. Alright, so this Zealot over here has actually been threatening to move in the natural, I think. So that's why these Stalkers are desperately running back for the nat. Apparently, this now opens up the opportunity for Haas to still plant down another pylon here. Ooh. Does get the first hit in right there as well on that weakened Stalker, but it looks like the Stalker will just barely stay alive. Shield battery will be available, so that's nice. Obviously, it can only heal one thing at a time, so that Stalker may still be in a little bit of trouble. Now with the proxy done, though, yeah, you can start warping in these Stalkers very, very quickly, assuming he has the money for it. There we go. Gonna be able to reinforce this really nicely. And look at that, Haas is actually somehow, some way making this work. Is it gonna lose the Nexus, though? Creator, that is. Creator, by the way, stock standard Protoss player. Doesn't really play very fancy at all, but he's very good. I feel like I've been talking about Haas very much exclusively, but Creator's very, very strong. Don't count him out in any of these games. He's one of the best. Alright. So, Immortal is out. Now, Immortals obviously are pretty good when it comes to dealing with Stalkers, especially when they don't have the Blink upgrade or anything like that. Speaking of which, though, you don't need Blink if you have a Prism, right? You can theoretically... Oh, that's another nerf, obviously, they made. Anyways, you can Blink everything with a Prism. But that's another nerf that they added, obviously. The pickup range for the Prism got a little bit shorter. Well, here we go. Apparently, Haas has decided he doesn't need the Prism anymore. Oh, he's just going to try and commit right here on this one Immortal. It's costing him a lot, though, with the boys being pulled away from the mineral line. I wonder if this is a bit of an overextension. Yeah, I think that all of these Stalkers will end up going down. He doesn't quite have enough right now to clean all of those probes up either, so... doesn't one-shot them, so yeah. Couple of Adepts got made here, but I don't think that that was actually the trade he was looking for. Probably did not expect the second Immortal to come marching down that ramp so quickly. But you can see that it certainly was very helpful. So, Creator apparently is fighting a man who can't stop cheesing. He's going for a cannon rush into another cheese. Right now, though, it looks like everything is kind of stabilizing at least a little bit. I mean, he does still have the 3... Look at this. This is awesome. He does still have the 3 Adepts over here trying to just one-shot workers. Sometimes it feels to me like Haas is playing 2022 StarCraft 2 while everyone else is stuck in 2021, you know? It almost feels like he's like a year ahead of the meta. All these little moves that he's doing are really cool, and it's something we don't normally see at the highest level. It's a lot of fun. Like, he doesn't have the best macro in the world, although he does seem to be getting better at that as well. But he's playing some innovative StarCraft. Innovative? Alright. Anyways, we do have the Robo Bay right there at the back of the main base going up as well. Looks like one more Adept ends up going down there, but you know what? Those actually got more work done than the Stalkers that we saw there earlier. Okay, so where are we gonna go from here? This gateway has been shut down. At the very least, it's gonna... Well, I mean, you can always send another probe there, right? And make another pylon. But at the very least, Creator now has a little bit of breathing room, indeed, to go after the gateway and shut it down for good. Alright. Well, once again, the Adepts are going back in. Yep. Even though the shield battery is really nice, if you can actually get these shots synchronized, it's quite good. Anyways, Creator is gonna go straight into the upgrades right there on the Robo Bay as well. Getting himself some additional speed, which is always very, very helpful. Gateway has been shut down too, so I think that this will be okay. And he's going to be able to now go into that Disruptor production. So Disruptors are phenomenal, of course, especially as a defensive tool here. The question is, sometimes this can just be a numbers game, right? This is a lot for Haas. Haas right now 10 army supply up on his opponent, and obviously he can always warp in as well with this Prism. Is he going to be able to do so right away? I don't really know. Anyways, apparently the Prism right there with the 2 Immortals in it got recalled just barely in time as well, because Creator will need all of those units on this side of the map. Disruptor comes rolling down the ramp here as well. Okay, nice pickup right there by Haas. At least save some of those units. What an absolute mess. Does he not have energy right there for the battery overcharge? Why is he not using battery overcharge? I guess there's a lot of things going on right here, so he's probably forgotten about it, but that seems like an absolute no-brainer. I think that might just eventually... Oh, I'm saying that. I think that was going to be just barely enough there for our Protoss player in red, but there's so much happening. Good control right there. He does get... Ooh, another one of those Disruptor hits in at the very least. Okay, Immortal gets picked up just barely in the nick of time. There we go. Battery overcharge definitely a little bit late. I feel like that one could have been out a little bit sooner. Anyways, once again, Haas is losing a lot of units. Reinforcing Immortal, I think, just walked across the other side of the map. Zealots are being picked up to try and, like, close the distance here towards those Immortals. Without charge, they're so awkward. What's even happening here? Okay, there we go. Disruptor got brought to the party as well, and I think that means... Oh, wow! That bad boy got another kill. Oh, there we go. Eventually, everything gets cleaned up. What a mess. Ay, ay, ay. Look at this. Fantastic. So who's ahead right now? Probably Haas? Oh my god. Wait, is it gonna go triple Stargate transition? That is not a typical transition at this stage in the game at all. I know he's been doing a lot of craziness once again with like Nexus expense all over the map, but this is like the opposite of this. Or of that rather. Like I've seen him go for a lot of very quick Nexi. Yeah, he's just doing the exact opposite here, just getting all the tech. Look at these prisms. Just flying past each other and through each other even. Okay, these zealots will probably be cleaned up. What are you gonna do? Phoenixes? Okay, yeah. Triple Stargate Phoenix makes the most sense, I guess. I mean, it makes little sense, but it kind of does at least a little bit. He's getting himself the flyer upgrade as well, which I really, really like. That's gonna make this quite a formidable army, because when you think about it, Creator is likely gonna go for more Immortals and more, like, Disruptors, right? And if you can lift all of those units up, obviously you can kill them relatively easily. Now, this is nice. Creator. Oh, gets a massive detonation right there with his Disruptor. Oh, he's ready for more, though. Yeah, this is... Oh, my God. Dude, did he just, like, group them up twice? Did I see that correctly? Did he just group them up twice just to try and take additional damage? These pylons over here are hurting him, man. He was trying to run the probes, but what he accidentally ended up doing there was... yeah, losing all the probes. He stacked them up together, so more damage was done there. If this Protoss prism could smile, I think it would have a grin from ear to ear. Anyways, the Phoenixes... Okay. They are out. He's looking for the prism. He doesn't know where it is. Well, now he sees it. Go, 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 go. Pick it up. That prism needs to be recalled. Recall, recall, recall. Dude, you gotta get it out of there. Hello. Okay, nah, I don't think he has the recall available. Yeah, so... Okay, no, he does. Oh, at least he gets one of them back. Man, what a messy game. Fantastic. Anyways, so Creator right now has scouted at its triple Stargate Phoenix, and he has seen that his opponent now all of a sudden has gone from a Forge, you know, and a cannon rush at the beginning of the game to a proxy pylon to, like, now a whole lot of Phoenixes after some Immortal shenanigans as well. Aren't there just too many Stalkers? Yeah. Creator, I mean, he's got himself the Blink upgrade, which is fantastic. He doesn't have, like, a ton of anti-air, but I think that might just be enough since there's no charge available right now for Haas. These Zealots are not going to be nearly as good. Okay, here comes the Immortal. He's also got still a couple of those Disruptors, so he's trying very desperately not to blow up his own Stalkers there. This is a bit of a mess, but... Is there enough right now, actually, for Haas to break through this? Oh my god, it looked like it for just a second here. Blink forward, though, by Creator. He's going to be able to pick up that Immortal. And now, okay... In a very crazy match of Protoss versus Protoss, a very typical Haas game, I should say, Creator is the one who obtains the victory. So let's try and retrace his thinking, right? So he opens up with a cannon rush, then goes for a proxy pylon. Proxy pylon gets killed, but he just rebuilds it with another probe by threatening with a zealot. Then he tries a lot of aggression with Stalkers. Sadly ends up losing quite a few of them there because the second Immortal came walking down the ramp. Then, while his opponent is counterattacking with Disruptors and all that, he does a massive Sky Toss transition. But sadly there for Haas, his opponent was already gonna go for the Blink upgrade, which is like the most common upgrade, other than like maybe Warp Gates in Protoss versus Protoss in general. So, what a game. What a wild one. Anyways, I heard that Haas is once again in form. I'll try and see if I can get my hands on more of his replays. If you're interested in that, let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Because he certainly plays this game differently than everyone else. So what I was trying to say earlier is that I've heard of a couple of... I think this is mostly Protoss versus Terran. And I've casted actually some of that as well. Where apparently he, like, starts expending and expending and expending, and he goes, like, 6 Nexus versus, like, 3 base Terran. I casted one of his games where he literally made more than, like, 100 probes. And even though he was trading extremely poorly, he was doing it the Zerg way, you know? Where he was just, like, mining so much that he didn't even need to trade very well anymore because he could just overwhelm his opponent with stuff. Anyways, let me know down below if you would like to see more of his games going forward. For now, though, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Don't forget to smile. And I'll see you once again in the next one.